everybody, it's Romania Black, and it's time for a channel update, and it is one of my favorite months of the year. It's May of 2026, and how is it May of 2026? We're not going to talk about that right now, but I am super excited. It is my birthday month. It is also the first month where I haven't had an insane amount of work-related travel. So, I am so excited. We have a lot to cover for this video. Hopefully it won't be too long, but we have a lot coming up in the month of May that I want to talk with you all about. I am so excited. We're just going to dive right in. First of all, I want to thank every single person on YouTube that has subscribed, that has liked the videos, that have left comments. I want to thank everybody over on Patreon who continues to be amazing and supporting me because y'all are fantastic people. Thank you so much. But also thank you for your patience. March and April. March was a very challenging month because of all the time I was away from my channel for work-related things, because I got the flu and I was sick half the month. It was just like recovering and everything. I finally feel like fully back to normal. And then April, I was gone for like 10 days with the team that I traveled. We did really well. We got third place in our division. Whoop, whoop. We had some students do really well. And it was a great trip that we had safe travels. It was super smooth. I have no complaints. You know, sometimes when you travel for a long time and you go a really long distance, like we had to drive for 2 days to get there, things can go wrong. No, we had an amazing trip. It was wonderful. It was awesome. So thank you all so much for that. Also, thank you for supporting Huckleberry. He ended up not having his surgery. It's not the best prognosis. Basically, this poor 9-year-old corgi, he just celebrated his 9th birthday. He has a kidney disease. There is a mass on his kidney that they found out, and the surgeon, unfortunately, his kidneys were not functioning. They're not functioning well enough where he can have the kidney surgically removed, which is very sad. And the surgeon was super nice. She was like, he won't be able to function if we take it out. So we don't know if it's benign. We don't know if it's cancerous. We don't know what it is. Basically, she was like, put him on this special food and just let him have a quality life. And that's what we're doing. He feels great. Like, if you see Huckleberry, you would not know. He's still having me throw this ball, like in every video. You would not know that anything's wrong, but something is wrong there, but he doesn't know. And so we're kind of just like, rather than try to tempt fate and do something that could have a lot of complications, we're just going to let him live a good life. And maybe he'll live 10 more, not 10, he'd be 19, but maybe he'll live 5 more years, 6 more years, maybe 2, who knows? But we're just going to treat it day by day. But I really appreciate all the support. That means a lot. And Huckleberry appreciates it. So, but his birthday was the 17th of April. So he got lots of extra treats that day. So anyway, with that, I want to thank just all the moderators, BeHappy, Implore, everybody who's helped out moderating, who's helped me get files. All of you have been so kind and so generous. And people are still helping me get this coming month's stuff together. So that means the world. So thank you so much. All of my love to everybody. I really appreciate it. So I want to talk about a couple things that I am mainly bringing possible change to the channel a little bit. This is the year of like trying things out and doing new things. It's, you know, I've been having the channel for 5 years, so I've been kind of experimenting. Now that I'm back and I'm not having to travel like any work trips, I'm going to hopefully like mess around this summer with that new camera that I got and set it up and see, you know, how it works and test it out. So I'm planning on that. The main thing that I want to talk about is some things with the commission tier. So first of all, thank you. The commission tier has had a lot of success the 1.5 years that I've had it up. I'm still so baffled that you all have commissioned such amazing things and that you are willing to commission me to watch these shows and read this manga and do cosplay. So that means so much to me. I am changing a few things. One, I realized in the last poll that we had that we had a tie. Doesn't happen often, but we had a tie in the poll, and the philanthropy tier get the perks of being the tiebreakers for said poll, which is a very interesting perk when it comes up, you know? So I appreciate that, but the commission tier did not have those perks. And it was asked whether the 4 people on the commission tier could get in on that poll. I did not feel it was, you know, fair to say, oh yeah, you guys can vote, sorry, for that poll, because, you know, that doesn't feel right. So I am going to make the changes in the May starting May 1st, I am on Patreon going to include the perks with the commission tier that since they are paying extra, quite a bit extra for a commission, and there's only 4 people, that those in the commission tier will also get tiebreaker rights alongside those in the philanthropy tier. Just because they are paying the most, it makes sense that you get all of the above perks, and there's only 4 people that have access to that, so it's not like it's going to immediately sway a vote, horribly. But yeah, I'm going to make those changes. The other thing is, there's been some, Patreon gets weird sometimes when people, get out of a poll, but then they aren't charged or are charged. And I just feel like there have been, because Patreon, I let people come in, you join the Patreon April 20th, right? So you get in there, you join, you have a commission that's going to be for the next month of May. Well, then if you back out and somebody joins immediately before the end of the month, suddenly it's like, well, I get a thing for May too. And so I didn't realize that until this last month when it kind of happened. And I was like, ooh, okay. Luckily it worked out. It's going to work out perfect for May, and we're going to talk about it. But I am going to change the structure where now, if you get in the commission tier, you will get a commission within 4 weeks, within the month. I'm not going to do just 4 commissions a month and that be it, because that's not fair to that person. So if you join the commission tier, when I see that you've joined, there will be within 4 weeks of you joining, I will have your commission done. And that way I just keep doing it on a rotating basis like that. So not much will change, but that way, in case if it just helps to keep things fair and equal, and also, accommodate folks joining and leaving the tier, at different times. So it's not going to really affect anyone, but I will probably, the only thing it will affect is that when I give out the reaction schedule in these videos, I probably won't talk about what the commissions are after this month, because I won't necessarily know. It'll be based on if people stay or leave the commission tier. So that's pretty much it. My goal for May is to try to get where I can record ahead. We'll see if that happens. But that's my goal, is to try to, over the summer, get to where I can record ahead to have some fluff time so I don't have to take a week off of recording and stuff like that. But because of that, I'm not going to do any live streams in May. I still have to do that awards video, and I still have to do the husbando and waifu video. Those probably won't come out until June, so I'm probably not going to do any live streams until I get caught up and ahead. That's just, I know people like the live streams in summer, but they do take up time, and I feel like that's time I could be used to do other things. So we'll just see. I did have someone reach out on Discord to ask this. They said they couldn't, because of international reasons, get a Patreon. So they asked if I did YouTube memberships. I honestly don't. As of right now, I've never been a YouTube partner, just because I haven't wanted to mess with it, first of all. Second, I didn't know what impact it would have on my videos, because of copyright and things like that. I don't know if it would put me on a radar or something. Not that I'm using fair use, but y'all know how that goes with YouTube. And so I don't know. It just seems like it's tedious. I haven't been someone to want to do that. I did look into memberships today and kind of research it a little bit. I'd have to be a YouTube partner to do that. I don't know. Do you all get ads on my videos on YouTube? I don't know if that's a thing, if I get ads or not. I'm not getting paid, that's for sure, from it, but I don't know if that's even a thing. If I did the YouTube partnership, it probably would give ads. I don't know how that works. And I don't know if there's as much. I feel like I want my videos to be accessible, and so I feel bad if somebody can't get early access and they can't support the channel because they can't have Patreon. On the other hand, I did see something on Reddit that I thought was really good, is that I don't know if I want to support the YouTube oligarchs any more than I have to, but at the same time, I'm using their platform. So I'm curious what you think about YouTube memberships, and how, if you have experience with them, if you are a content creator and you know how they work. I'm curious to know the pros and cons of those, because I'm not a math person and I try to make it simple. Patreon's enough, but I'm just curious. Obviously, I want to give early access accessible to people. I think that's fair. If I did do a YouTube membership, I would only do 2 tiers. Because it says you need to do at least 2 tiers, which I think is I would probably do just a simple tier to get access maybe to the Friday videos, the commissions early. Because right now on Patreon, if you're a paid member, that's $1, you get access to them anyway. And then do an early access. And then the philanthropy tier, as well as the commission tier, would be Patreon only. So it'd basically just be doing the early access tier on YouTube as well as Patreon. That'd probably be the only thing that would change, but I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below about that. And then, as part of this initiative, though, I do want to say, I have thought about it, and even though the times I was gone from recording March and April were work related, they weren't really vacations at all. I was working the entire time, so I didn't really get to like sit back and kick back and put my feet up. I was doing things the entire time I was gone. They were really nice to re-energize myself and to get myself out of the house and to go do things and kind of recharge. So I kind of have planned like some mini vacays, just like little trips, one in May, one in June, and one in July. Just like little things with friends, with family, with my brother, just things that I'm like, I need to get away for a little bit and recharge. I feel like it, even though I'm stressed the whole time I'm gone in terms of like, I'm not recording, I think it was good to get away from that atmosphere and just recharge. I think all of us can do that at some point and kind of log off digitally, go do something and kind of reset ourselves. So that's my plan. It's going to be a busy, fun summer, but it's going to be fun. In the meantime, I'm going to work before those vacations to kind of be able to record ahead and do that. I feel like that's important, but thank you all so much for the support. I really appreciate it. And hopefully those little mini vacays are not anything crazy and extravagant, but they're going to help me reset mentally to come back and have fun with you all in all of the videos. Because as I'm about to talk to you about, we have a schedule, and this is such a packed lineup. I'm like, I'm really excited, but I'm also fearful of my voice because I'm like, girl's gonna be talking a lot on this channel, because of the reaction schedule. So I'm gonna pull it up for you all and we're gonna talk about it. I'm also gonna have this calendar featured on YouTube in the community post. There's a special YouTube version that I'm going to put on. This is the Patreon version. So if you are on Patreon, this is what's going to be happening week to week. If you're on YouTube, you got to scale everything back a week. So, and I'll put that on the YouTube community post, but let's start on Sundays. So on Sundays, we have Witch Hat Atelier. I freaking love that show so far. I'm only 2 episodes in and I'm hooked, line, and sinker. I'm like, give it to me even more. So what a great show so far. If you're not watching Witch Hat, you should totally get into it. But we're going to be watching that every Sunday in May. You'll see that little possible extras on there. I'm thinking either, Chainsaw Man, there's a volume 6 I need to get to. Heaven Official's Blessings, part 1 through 3, like the 3 little mini shorts they released last year. I need to get to those maybe this month. And then at some point, yeah, so it's going to be probably those 2 there, either the Chainsaw Man and Heaven Official Blessing. We're going to get to those this month. They'll be either the 17th or the 24th on Patreon, the 24th and the 31st on YouTube. So yeah. Then on Mondays is Thousand Autumns. That is what is like taking up the most. People have been recommending novels to me and I'm like, look, I am talking for 2 hours straight every Monday with Thousand Autumns reactions to the novel. I'm like, I can only do 1 novel at a time, y'all. But I am loving the novel version. It's so much fun to compare to the Donghua, but there's so much they're having in the novel that the Donghua cut out. So it's a lot of fun so far. So yeah, this is the Patreon schedule for Thousand Autumns. Part 6, that's going to be on the 4th on Patreon. It'll be on YouTube the 11th. Part 6 is the end of volume 1 of Thousand Autumns, and then after that we'll dive into volume 2. So that's exciting. Then we have on Tuesdays. Tuesdays is kind of special. We've moved Ace of the Diamond, our sports anime, from Thursday over to Tuesday. So on Tuesdays we have To Be Hero X Tuesdays. That series is a wild time. So we have To Be Hero X in the mornings, Central Standard Time, and in the afternoons I am watching the new season of Ace of the Diamond animated. All I can say is that when I ended the manga reactions, I was like, man, my favorite parts of the series are in the manga and they haven't been animated yet. Now we're going to start getting to them. And I'm really excited. So if you like Ace of the Diamond, you can come talk with me and see my reaction to the new season. It's going to be on Tuesday afternoons alongside To Be Hero X. And then y'all, I talked about it a little bit last month. I thought getting back into Bleach on Wednesdays with the 1,000-year Blood War arc, I was really nervous about starting Bleach reactions because I'm like, I feel as if it's such a daunting series and I've been reading it for decades. I am such a huge fan. I don't know if I can do it justice. And after the first week, when people were like, we like this, I was like, okay, cool. Yay. So I'm so excited. I am reading the manga alongside. I'm checking out the manga along with each episode. This is the one I've got to record next. It's going to cover this volume 57. I'm so excited. It's so much fun to be giddy and just to dive into Bleach being a fan, having all the prior knowledge of the arcs that have come before this last one, and to be able to talk about the characters, to be able to know about the characters, to be remembering things about the characters that I'd forgotten, and then to go through the manga and see what has been changed, what's the same, how it's been adapted. It has been so much fun, even though I'm only 4 episodes in. I'm having a blast. And so I hope you all enjoy it as well. As like a major Bleach apologist and fan, this has been like scratching an itch that I didn't know needed to be scratched. So we're going to be basically finishing up the whole first part of the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. Part 1 is going to be finished this month, which is wild, but that's what we're going to be doing, so I'm excited. Then, speaking of finishing up things, One Piece live action, my brother and I have been reacting to the One Piece live action season 2, which has been so much fun. I am loving it. My brother and I have had such a great time talking about it with you all. We're going to be finishing that up this month. It's only 8 episodes for the season, so we're going to start on Patreon. We're going to start off episode 5, finish off with episode 8, and then you may notice the Hunter x Hunter symbol there. I said when I started my reactions of Hunter x Hunter that at the end, before I started each arc anew, I would go over the manga and talk about manga changes. Oh, friends. I have actually already recorded volumes 1 through 4. I've already read volumes 1 through 4 of the manga and have already got that video ready to go on the 21st on Patreon. So that's going to be amazing. Fun time. I still have to read volumes 5 through 8, but that's going to be my goal this month to get it ready, because then in June, we will start back up with a new arc of Hunter x Hunter. I meant for it to be in May, and then I got sick in March, and that threw my schedule off entirely. So we are going to get some Hunter x Hunter in May. It's not the anime yet, but I think you're going to enjoy my dive back into the manga and that discussion. I think you'll enjoy that. So we're going to talk about it on the last 2 Thursdays on Patreon and the last Thursday on YouTube of the month. Then on Fridays, we have 5 Fridays in May, and that actually worked out very well with the commission schedule. So I ended up having a patron pancake, had exactly what I told you all. They started a commission in April, but then they also renewed their subscription that same month, so it technically gave them 2 commissions, which I'm like, you've paid me twice. I'm going to do 2 commissions for you, but I just had to figure out how to do it. So luckily, Sunspots also had a commission for this month, and they commissioned me to do a cosplay. So episode 12 of Windbreaker, which is the season 2 finale, I will be in cosplay for that episode. I'm super excited. Sunspots has commissioned that. I'm not going to say who, but you probably can guess who I'm going to dress up as. But we're going to do that there. Thoughts down below of who you think the commission is. But yeah, we're going to be finishing up season 2 of Windbreaker. I absolutely have fallen in love so hard with that series. I'll be honest, I have not, as I'm recording this, I have not watched episode 11 yet, because I'm drawing out to the last minute when I watch those episodes, because I want to savor it before we're on the hiatus until season 3. But yeah, I am the possible extra that's on there for Patreon on Friday. I've already recorded. It is Love in the Palm of His Hand, volume 3. It came out in April, and I've been so excited to read it, and I finally read it last night and recorded it for the channel, and I'm just so elated. I'm like, yes! So that's going to be the possible extra. And then besides the Windbreaker commission that will be for episode 12, we also have commissioned for this month. We have, I got my little stamp here. We're going to be doing Whispers of the Heart from Jason N. I'm not going to tell you what order they're going to be in. It's going to be whatever it is. Whispers from the Heart, which is a Ghibli movie by Jason N. Frank Ace has commissioned Josie and the Tigerfish. Josie the Tigerfish. It's one of those, you all know what it is. That's going to be commissioned. Nicholas has the High School Fudanshi series, which is like a short, like 3-minute long episode series. There's like 13 episodes. Going to be doing that. And then Pancake has commissioned Epic the Musical, which I'm super excited about. I'm super excited to get Epic the Musical on here. So that's going to be a fun time. But yeah, so those commissions will be this month alongside the Windbreaker cosplay commission as well. So I'm super, super excited. And you may notice after Windbreaker episode 12, Fridays, there's a lot going on this month, a lot going on Fridays. There is going to be a break between Windbreaker and the new series. Alien Stage Part 10, which is the last part of Alien Stage, is going to be this month. Thank you all so much for supporting me and my reactions to Alien Stage. I'm excited to dive into the last part. Official Cloud Bakery and Pancake have me an amazing set of things to react to for that. I'm excited. And then there was a tie. There was a tie between two series that was gonna be shown alongside Steins Gate Zero on Saturdays. And so I did the tiebreaker through the philanthropy tier, and the series that won the tie is going to start on Saturdays a little bit earlier. But because, I felt like Windbreaker's ending in May, this series tied with the other one. It was neck and neck. There was been a lot of support. I'm just going to start them the same month. It was so close. So at the end of May, Gachiakuda, I know nothing about it, want to know nothing about it, Let a Girl Go In Blind, is gonna be starting at the end of May. I'm pretty excited. What a stacked list, y'all. And then on Saturdays, we're gonna be rotating out between Steins Gate Zero, which is getting into some really interesting territory, and also the series that won the latest poll, which is Lord of Mysteries. I put Lord of the Mysteries on here for LOTM, but Lord of Mysteries. Now, before you get any further, I want to give a big shout out to BeHappy and Sunspots, because the people in the Discord were like, oh my gosh, the subtitles on Crunchyroll are crunchy. Crunchyroll is crunching. They're like, I don't know if you want to watch it through that. And there's also like a chibi series, and there's another series, and there's like all this. It's like a damn like puzzle box. There's like a 3-step program of how you have to watch this series each week. I'm like, what is this? Link click? So, but anyway, BeHappy and Sunspots have been super nice. They have gone through and they have basically organized everything I need to watch for Lord of Mysteries. So do not worry. Do not fear. Your girl will be taken care of. You will see in episode 1, I will be taken care of in terms of how to watch this series. They've got me hooked up. So we're going to be set for that. Also, you can see on there on the 23rd, this is only on Patreon. I'm going to be looking at Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 13. So we're in the Shibuya arc and things are crazy. So fun times. But yeah, and so that's pretty much the month of what we've got in store. It's crazy, but May is my favorite month. It's my birthday month, so I am excited to see what is going to be going on with these episodes, with these series. It is going to be a wild time. Again, if you see this and there's a certain time you want to watch me react to a certain episode, this is the Patreon schedule. YouTube will be on the community post and it will be a week behind. So if you don't want to wait, you can just join Patreon for $5 a month. You can get all of these earlier than everybody else on the internet. So yay! Anyway, that's what I've got for now. I do have 2 unboxings to do. One I'm going to do in the outfit that I'm in currently, which is a box from ZeroAntiZero that came in the mail. The other one from BeHappy is not supposed to arrive until a little later this week, as I'm recording a little early. So you'll see me in a different outfit for that unboxing. But anyway, I'm really excited. Thank you all so much for support. Also, ZeroAntiZero. The paid postage on this box is insane. Like, postage is so expensive right now. You didn't have to send me anything. So thank you, first of all. First of all, thank you so much. But the postage cost on this box is crazy. Crazy. Why does it cost so much? I don't understand. But yeah, so we're gonna open this sucker up. I did go ahead and cut a little bit here so I could get maybe it a little bit opened without tearing the whole box, but we're gonna see if we can get this. Oh, there we go. Oop, try not to break it. Aha! Oh, a note. Oh, hello. Hi, Romania. Sometime back in the Neon Genesis Evangelion channel, you mentioned you would want this in real life. So here it is. I don't remember, so I'm very curious. Also included is a little trinket that I think you might like as a teacher. A pencil! It's an old style pencil made from red cedar, which is no longer used in most new pencils. It's a classic! I bought a few for myself. I hope you enjoy both. ZeroAntiZero. Well, as you know, I am not going to say no to an amazing pencil, but this is so cool. Musgrave Vintage Tennessee Red Cedar. So you know it's good. It's from Tennessee, y'all. So single barrel 106. Oh, nice. Oh, you know what? I had in grade school, it might have been even junior high, I had some drawing pencils in art class that I'd gotten for Christmas one year. And they were cedar like this. They had the same black tip. They had the same like darker color. You can kind of see they're a little bit more reddish there. They're more red. These are so good. I almost feel sad that I'm going to have to sharpen it and waste some of the cedar. That just, this is going to be safe for special occasions. But thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, now I feel bad because my brain has only so much processing space and storage space. So it's like things on channel, work, family, friends. It's like, what do I get? What do I keep and what do I lose? So sometime back in the Neos Genesis channel, I feel bad not knowing what I asked for. I'm serious. Is it the mug? Is it the mug that's for, is it the mug that's for them? Oh my God. Is it the, it says it's official. Is this the actual mug? Oh my God. Oh, if it's a cigarette ashtray that I don't smoke, but I'll take it anyway. But if this is the mug, that's the only thing I can think of. Because I do remember seeing that being like, that would be awesome to have. From the Evangelion store. Ah, it is! Yes! Ah! The Nerve mug! Ah! Yes! Oh my God. The revival version from the Evangelion store. The revival version. Oh my God. Incredible. Amazing. Look at that. Ah! It even has Nerve on the back. Nerve original. This is amazing. God's in his heaven, all's right with the world. Oh my God, I love it. I absolutely love it. This is, If I hold it for videos though, you can only see this side. I'd have to hold it up this way and use my left hand, which I'm not a lefty, but I could do that. I feel like the Nerve cup would be very important to have. So this is definitely gonna make some appearances on the show, on the channel. Oh, ZeroAntiZero, this is so awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm so excited. My brother last night, we gave each other our birthday gifts early, and his gift for me was that he got me the soundtrack for Cowboy Bebop on vinyl, and I was like, yes. So he got me, it's really cool. I'm going to put some pictures up on the Discord of it, but he got me the vinyl of the soundtrack. I have it on CD, which is iconic, but he got me the whole thing on vinyl, and I was like, you did good, bro. You did good. And you did good too, ZeroAntiZero. Thank you so much. This is awesome. I do remember now. I was like, what did I want from Neon Genesis? The one thing was the Nerve coffee mug. That was it. Because I collect coffee mugs anyway. And I have like the little free teacup back there that I have used before. And I have another coffee cup that is Bungo Stray Dogs themed up there as well. So this is going to go right up there with it. But thank you so much. That was so nice of you. But yeah, so there's also going to be an unboxing from BeHappy, but thank you, ZeroAntiZero. You're amazing. And yeah, we'll just see what that other unboxing is. Okay, so I said I was waiting on another package, and it turns out there's like 4 different packages to round out our unboxing. So BeHappy, one of my moderators, who is insanely kind, insanely generous, and insanely thoughtful, has sent me 4 Amazon packages to round out this unboxing, so for birthday month. So thank you so much. I've got pulled up on Discord. You might hear the little Discord ping, but I've got it pulled up here. They put a message because with Amazon you can't really leave a lot of messages. So we're just gonna, I don't know which one to undo first. I don't know if there is gonna be, I might as well just go ahead and read the message because we'll see. So messaging accompanying the gifts for Romania. Dear Romania, I wish you a very happy birthday to come and a lot of good health and success for the next year. Thank you. You too. This last year, my dogs are going to be barking. This last year has been filled with a lot of great, wonderful moments, but also tough moments. It wasn't always easy, but you pulled through, you adjusted, and now you're a stronger version of yourself than you were last year. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything that you've given us with the channel, for your hard work you put in each video, and for the amazing hours we spend enjoying them. You respect your viewers and try to give them the best of you, and they respect you and wish you all the best to come. I hope you enjoy these little gifts. Before I get to the PS, let me just say that is a very likewise statement. I honestly am constantly amazed by how much people go out of their way to be kind, especially like strangers on the internet. And I get emotional saying that, but like some of y'all, I would ask you to like see if you could find a file for me, and you didn't go, no, I don't want to. You would just do it, and then not expect like. And BeHappy and Floor and some of the moderators, they just agree to check comments because they're kind and they want to like keep me from being spoiled, and that. That's my dog runs into the door. It means a lot. So honestly, thank you. I appreciate that you all have a lot of support for me and that you're kind enough to offer to do those things. And that means more than I can kind of express. So thank you. P.S. When were you under the illusion that the rest of the collection wouldn't be coming? You'll receive it sometime in June. Rest of the collection? What? What? I don't know what this is referring to, but now I'm curious. I guess we need to find out. But seriously, thank you so much. You have been truly kind, and you are an amazing person, and I'm very glad to digitally know you. So yeah, my dog, Huckleberry is so jealous. I should send him away, but that feels cruel. Okay, so we're gonna start with this one. It is the lightest of the packages. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna open. Oh, hey! Oh my gosh! Well, I was just talking about what volumes to get, and there's a Bleach volume 64. Ah! I'm really hoping. I ordered volumes 50, 58, and 59. That's as far as I ordered. So if I have extras, I have extras. But oh, awesome! I don't remember this one, so I don't remember this dude. So we're not gonna worry about him right now. But we're just gonna see what that is. Okay, so these feel like books too. So I'm very curious to see. Oh, you're saving me a lot of ordering, so I can just go straight through Bleach. Oh my god! Ah! Oh, what's this? Oh. Okay, so. Got another copy of volume 58. I should just let people know I'm going to be buying these. So, but I have 2 copies now, so that's fine. That's awesome. I might donate, my brother and I might donate to a library for it. Also, volume 59. I will tell you right now, Unohana, she is one of my favorites, so this cover is so amazing. I love it. I did go ahead and buy volumes 58 and 59 because it's part of the channel. It's what you on Patreon pay me to do, so I use those funds to help buy things. So you didn't have to get me these, BeHappy. I do have the funds from y'all's support on Patreon. That's what your money goes towards, is to help me get supplies. So do not feel like you need to buy me manga, but I do appreciate it, absolutely. And then there's 2 more boxes, so we're gonna see what those are. But buddy. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna turn down anybody buying me manga, but please know you don't have to buy me manga for the series because I do use those funds to get that. Ha! Motherload! Yes! Oh man! Ooh! Ooh! I have an idea. This is my favorite. This is one of my favorite arcs of it all. Number 60. Yes, it is. Absolutely it is. Hell yeah. And then, let's see. As Not's on 63. As Not on 63 is a choice because we're with him right now, like early on in the series. I don't know what's changed. We're going to find out. And then, 61. That goes with the 60. Pretty good. Komamura for 62. Nice, nice, nice. I am all set to go. I am absolutely a fan of that. And then, there we go. Maybe that's what they mean by, when were you under the illusion the rest of the collection wouldn't be coming? That's what you meant. Okay, Aizen. Okay, Aizen. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Oh! Oh ho ho! Oh! Okay, so the rest of the... Well, first of all, before we get into this last gift, which was the heaviest box, so what they meant was they got me up to volume 64. And look, if you haven't already bought the rest of the manga, you don't have to. You really don't. But if you want to, I'm not going to stop you, but you don't have to. I can use Patreon funds to get it. So that is a possibility, but I don't want y'all to spend your hard-earned money unless you just want to. And then if you want to, that's a whole different thing, but I'm starting this series on the 2nd on Patreon, and I'm pretty dang excited. Hi, Lord of Mysteries! See, this is weird. Okay, because we were talking about this. We have a Discord channel for Lord of the Mysteries. Why is it called Lord of the Mysteries, but the book says Lord of Mysteries, and Crunchyroll says Lord of Mysteries? I am confused. Help this poor American white girl understand why it's Lord of the Mysteries, but it says Lord of Mysteries. Help a girl out. Is it a mistranslation? Interesting. I'm actually glad the back of the book does not have a synopsis. That, to me, growing up was the biggest temptation. Growing up, the biggest temptation was getting a book and turning it over and seeing the summary and having to resist reading it because you didn't want to be spoiled as to the content. They knew the agenda. They knew, right? So, there's a cat. And this is called The Clown, Part 1. I haven't watched Lord of Mysteries yet, so I'm going to be very curious. But this is a dense book, y'all. This is a dense book. I'm very excited. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm super excited. My dog is not. He could care less. He is only excited about this ever. But thank you all so much. Thank you, ZeroAntiZero. Thank you, BeHappy. Thank you for all of the gifts. I greatly appreciate it. You all are extremely kind and generous, and know that you're amazing people. Whether you get me gifts or not, you're all amazing people, seriously. But thank you so much. I am so excited for the month of May. There are so many good reactions coming. I cannot wait to analyze them with you all. I watched a video today because I've been watching, just as a post note to all of this, I'd been watching kind of like a lot of, I wouldn't call it slop content yet lately, but it was a lot of commentary videos. And one of my biggest pet peeves with commentators, especially on like modern media, like really popular YouTubers, is they just watch TikToks. They don't talk over the TikTok. They just let it play. And they just sit there and like watch it. Maybe occasionally they'll like look at the camera like we're supposed to have a reaction or something, and then they'll look back at it. And it drives me crazy. I'm like, how are you getting hundreds of thousands of views to just sit there and say nothing? And then when they're done, they just talk generically about the TikTok. And I'm like, and I get that sometimes I do that in my videos. I might talk generically about the episode because I'm running through it, I'm re-going over it and talking about the characters and things, and I might restate what's happened in the episode as I'm like tying my thoughts out loud to the next point. But I am very proud of the fact that I will attempt to break things down, talk about what makes things good or bad, talk about character arcs, about things that I notice. Like, I will never be that reactor that just sits there and goes and watches a show. That's not me. And I felt very inspired and kind of de-influenced from that type of content watching that video. And just seeing about it, because I'd been kind of getting into like a rabbit hole of slop, of brain rot, and I was like, no, I need to dig myself out of that. So that is part of my goal this summer, is to dig myself out of brain rot, which I feel like some of the content I'm going to be watching is going to do that. Not to say that we can't have fun. Bleach is going to be a lot of fun, just good popcorn anime, but I am going to try to give you all the best content that I can, and to have fun with the content and break it down as best that I can in the moment sitting down. And if something I want to delve deeper into, I want to look into it later on and come back the next video and talk more about it. So that's my goal. But hopefully you all have enjoyed the reactions so far. I hope you enjoy the reactions for the month of May. I hope you all have an amazing month. Thank you so much for your support. Please like this video, subscribe if you want to see my content. Y'all know where to find me on Patreon. If you are on Patreon, you are awesome. Thank you. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and I'll be back very soon with more reactions. Bye.